Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put a 90-degree spine on our knife, and this is a 511 with a vinegar patina on it. It's been soaked in apple cider vinegar overnight to turn it black, and then it's been stropped. What we want to do is we want to make the spine 90 degrees on this knife so that we can strike a ferrocerium rod very easily and remove a lot of material from that rod to get good sparks. Now, what you want to do with this is, first of all, you need to understand that the reason this knife comes with a non-90 degree spine is because it's not a Bushcraft knife, it's a crafting knife. They're Bushcraft series knives, like the Bushcraft Black, like the Kanzball and the Eldris and things like that, and the Garberg. Those are Bushcrafting design knives, and they have a 90 degree spine on them, specifically for striking a ferro rod or processing tinder materials. They're not crafting style knives like this. And that extra process of making that spine 90 degrees adds extra cost to the blade. So like this 511, it's only $8 or $9 or $10, is not going to have that 90 degree spine, but it's very easy to put on there. The one thing you have to remember with this is, number one, is when you put a spine on your knife, it's going to put a burr on the knife just like it would if you were spining a cabinet scraper. And you want that burr on the side that's going to be scraping the rod. So if I'm left-handed, I want to make sure that I put the knife in the vise this direction to push the burr to this side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a protecting device here that I can squeeze into my vise to keep the blade from getting messed up while I'm doing this. I'll put this in here and squeeze it down a little bit. Then I'll bring my blade up just a little bit from that, just like this, and squeeze him in there nice and tight. Now, you can use a belt sander for this or a grinder, but that's going to be dangerous if you're not used to using them very often, because the problem you're going to run into with that is overheating the blade. You can do this with a mill file or an axe file like this and use the fine side. And all you're going to do is come in here to the spine and push cut on the spine just like this and keep that thing nice and level. And it's not going to take too many strokes to get that thing where you want it. You may have to redress this spine every once in a while, but again, you know, I'm not putting very many strokes on this thing to get the job done, and I can already feel a burr forming on the other side. Take it out and take a look, see what we got. Get a ferro rod in our hand here and see where we're at. You'll feel it grabbing the rod if you got it right. Okay? That literally takes 2 minutes to get that job done.